YouTube family? It's your boy Mr. Knock One Down. And today, gonna be out here working on this outside condenser. If you guys don't know, we're in Houston, Texas, and power is out. Been out for a few days now. Hurricane came through and did quite a bit of damage with trees and the electrical grid. So I got a portable generator that I got hooked up to the house. Running everything. First day it ran the 3.5 ton unit upstairs, but after that it got to the point where it couldn't handle the load. So what I discovered is a module called a soft start module, and if you're using portable generators to run your AC units, this is going to be key for you guys. So it makes several different ones out there on the market, but the one I have today is called an ICM 870, and you hook it up to, and you got to get the one for the correct amps for your unit. This the run load amps on this unit here. Then there's a more efficient unit. It's a CO2 unit, 14 CO2 unit, and 3.5 ton. And the run load amps on it is like 13.1. So that's what you want to look for before you purchase one of those. Because some of them you may need like a smaller unit, you may need a 9 amp ICM 870 module, or you may need a 32 amp ICM 870 module. Well, the one I got today is the ICM 870 16 amp module. Like I said earlier, that's run load is 13.1, so I'm 2.9 amps more than what I really need. That's a good thing. So I'm gonna unbox this and let you guys take a look at it, and we'll go from there. You can pick this up at your AC supply house. You got some connectors, sheet metal screws, butt connectors. This is the part number here. Like I said, I have the 16 amp, and it's going to be imperative you know how many run load amps your unit is going to draw. That's because that's going to determine which modules you're going to need. You got the instructions here. This is the unit itself. You got 4 wires here. So you have the red wire. It's going to go to the hermetic side. The white wire is going to go to the common side. The black wire is going to go to the T1 on the compressor contactor. And your brown wire, you're going to splice it to the red wire. Yep. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Alright, it seems like I might have enough room inside of here to mount this on the inside instead of mounting it on the outside. You could mount it on the house right here, because I got quite a bit of cord there. So it could be mounted like so, and then I could drill a hole right there through this and feed the wiring through there. But I think I'm gonna have enough room to mount this on the inside. So I'm gonna pull a fuse on this, kill the power to it. Then I'm gonna start mounting this unit on the inside here, and I get all the wires hooked up, and I'll explain it to you a little bit more in depth. Here's a diagram of the capacitor and the compressor and the fan, the contactors, and all that. So yeah, we're gonna jump to it. Y'all stay with me. Well, I couldn't get a proper reading on with my meter here to give me the inrush amperage, so we're just gonna go with what's listed on the unit itself. It says that the initial surge amperage, let's see what it says here. Got that sunlight. It says that the compressor LRA, the load amps, is 83.1. That's to actually get it started. And then once it gets started, it requires 13.1 amps. It's that rated load amperage there. So the ICM 870 module is a 16 amp, so it's more than enough for what I need. So we're gonna get to hooking this thing up. Alright, we got the fuse removed. Next, I'm gonna take my screwdriver and de-energize this. So we're gonna go from common to fan. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna video this with one hand. We're gonna go from common to Herm. This is how you de-energize it. You can go back and forth a couple of times, whatever makes you happy. All right, I'm gonna mount this soft start module. Kind of tight in here, so hopefully. All right, here's where I am in the process. I got the module mounted. I said the white wire go to the common on the capacitor here. And the next thing I'm gonna do is disconnect. I've already done. I disconnected the factory compressor wire from the contactor on the T2 side. So I've done that already. So what I'm gonna have to do is splice this wire to the brown wire coming from the ICM 870 module. So I'm gonna cut this. Cut this wire somewhere in here, and then I'll splice the two together, and then we'll move on to the next step. Stay tuned. All right, I got the two wires spliced on. Go ahead and put the connectors on here. Tight. I didn't bring my best crimpers over here. Just grab what I could and kind of the board's going to strength and conditioning. So I'm trying to get this up and running before they get back. Alright, so what I did, I put a male and a female connector on here. And so these two is brown from the ICM control module, and the red from the compressor. It's going to go together like so. Just like that. Okay, next we're going to take the red wire from the ICM, and it's going to go to the hermetic side of the compressor. This is going to be this side right here.
what is brown wire is going to. That's the hermetic side, which means compressor. So this brown wire and this red wire that I spliced together, it's gonna feed into the red wire going on the hermetic side. So I'm gonna cut this wire down. Maybe right there. All right, kind of got this wrapped up already. The black wire from the module here, it goes to the T1 side of the contactor here. This contactor is the ground side here. The black wire goes there. The red wire from the module goes to the hermetic side of the capacitor, and herm means compressor. That's all it means. The white wire goes to the common on the module, from the module to the capacitor, and this brown wire from the module connects to the red wire on the compressor. So it's pretty much it. It's hooked up. So now all I got to do is tighten this back down. This is where I took the red wire from the run side of the compressor, tied it into the run side on this module here. Had this working properly, I could have got a good comparison of the amps drawn from the unit without having this module hooked up, and then what the amp draw would be with this module. But anyway, it is what it is. We're going to keep it moving right along. So now I'm going to start this back up, put my fuse back in here and start it up.
Wow, I'm impressed. The noise you guys heard earlier when this unit came on, none of that. It's not quiet as she's running. Quiet. All right, that little rattling you heard earlier, it's not there anymore. It's the best $240 I've spent on this ICM 870 16 amp soft start module. It's worth every penny of it. I went back to my 7,000 watt generator before I started this up. It didn't bog down. It didn't bog down at all. So what I did, I went and got a generator. Prior to hooking this up, I went and bought one that was 12,000 watts. Now, it would handle this condenser without putting that module on there. It could kick on, and the generator wouldn't bog down. But the 7,000 watt generator wouldn't run it. So what I did was switch it from the 12,000 back to the 7,000 after I installed that soft start module on it. And when I plugged the fuse in, I couldn't even hear the generator bog down. That's how effective that soft start module is on your unit. It's going to help extend the life of your compressor because it's not hard starting anymore. I'm going to take the fuse out and I'm going to see if you guys can hear that generator. Okay, the generator is running. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can, I want you to take notes. I'm about to push the fuse back in.
Generator didn't make a sound. Didn't bog down. Didn't bog down at all. I'm gonna walk you guys around here. Let you take a look at the two different generators. This is my 7,000 watt generator, the blue one. I got it from Northern Tool almost 10 years ago. Only 7,000 watts. It would not run that unit before I put that soft start module on there. It did the first day. For whatever reason, I'm not an electrician, so I can't really explain that. But the second day, every time it tried to cut on, cut back off. Cut on, cut back off. That's why I started digging, and then I found out that they sold a mechanism that would help these generators be able to handle the surge watts of a condenser unit. Now this bad boy here, that one, the one that 3.5 ton unit without the soft start module attached to it. Now it won't run that 4 ton unit. The downside it won't run here. So what I'm gonna do? So now what I'm gonna do? I'm pleased with that. I'm gonna buy another soft start module. Getting tongue tied. So I'm gonna buy another one and install that on my 4 ton. So in the future, when we have power outages, that generator will still run both of them then. What you have to do is stagger them. Have one come on, and then have the other one come on later. That's what they call staggering. So they both gonna try to surge at one time. But yeah, hey, it's pretty simple, man. Pretty simple. If you have any mechanical ability, I like to tinker with stuff a lot. That's in my blood. But you know, you could do this. You have basic knowledge of electricity, what to do and what not to do. Always protect yourself. Always have the proper tools when dealing with voltage. I have my pen, as I stated last time, voltage regulator pen. I also have my multimeter as well. And you're gonna need that when you're dealing with this electricity. So without further ado, I'm gonna wrap everything up, button everything up, and clean up, because I gotta take my generator over to my little grandbaby house. They don't have power, so I got my hands on another generator, so I'm gonna take mine over there and get it set up for them. Until next time, so your boy Mr. Knock One Down, how to install an ICM 870 6 amp soft start control module to your 3 ton unit, 3.5 ton unit. That's probably about the lowest you're gonna be able to go with on a 3.5 ton with a 16 amp. Anything lower than 16 amp not gonna work on a 3.5 ton unit. On this 4 ton unit, I can't use that 16 amp ICM 870. I'm gonna have to go with a 32 amp ICM 870 on this one. It's a bigger unit. So until next time, y'all be blessed. Peace. Wide as a whistle. I just verified this 4 ton unit has a RLA rated load amps or running amps of 19.5. So if I were to put another ICM 870 control module like this on it, it's gonna have to be a 32 amp. 16 amp won't be large enough. So for a 4-ton unit, you're going to have to be 32 amp. And you can find all this information here on your tag. Then you got a barcode there. You can scan that also and give you information on it, or you can call the maker of the unit and they can give you the information on it. Just food for thought.